Hi guys, good to have you all back. Happy Sunday. I hope you have a snack and a cup of tea because I'm looking around me and I'm surrounded by beautiful antique and vintage treasures. This is going to be a long video. I have lots to share with you guys. So, what am I sharing? I met up with a good friend of mine. We do this a couple of times a year. We exchange happy mails and then we go thrifting. So, we had a lovely day and I found some beautiful treasures on our thrift hunt, and also I'm going to share the happy mail. The happy mail I'm going to divide up into the categories that I am using, but I will mention what was in happy mail. I did another thrift haul with my very best friend, who I happen to be married to, Mr. Tim. Yeah, and a small sort of haul that I found on Marktplaats. Marktplaats is the Dutch eBay, and I found some beautiful vintage and antique treasures that I also want to share with you guys. So I'm going to start with Haberdashery. I only have 2.5 pieces of fabric from my favorite thrift shop. Now I've noticed that their prices are going up a little bit lately. Still affordable, but they're going up. A small piece, yes, it's sort of a Hawaiian palm leaf. I don't know. I thought it was really, really cute. It's just a small piece. I paid 30 cents for it. That's quite all right. It is still cheap. I think you can, if you want to make journal covers out of it, you can make 2 out of. Then this one, nothing really special, but I like it. I think this is called pied de poule. Pied de poule. Well, that's what my grandma told me. My grandma was all about this. She was a fancy lady. Yes, she loved beautiful things. And she had a suit, a skirt, trousers, waistcoat, and a beautiful colbert, a jacket. Beautiful, made out of this by a designer. I have it. I still have it. It was made in 1974 and 75. Well, in the beginning of the 70s. It's gorgeous. And she told me this print is called pied de poule. And I love it. It's like a classic. Don't look at it too much because it's making me dizzy. Small piece, paid 50 cents. You can make at least 3 journal covers out of this. So, very cool. Then, I'm going to count this as fabric. It is cross-stitch fabric. Yeah, but I loved the color. Normally it's just white. Also, it's new in the packaging. Well, it's old for sure. Scissors. Where do I have my scissors? It is for cross-stitch embroidery. Now, I did some embroidery back in the day, so I know how this works. But I just love the color of the fabric. See? Because it's not white. I think it's amazing. I might do some cross-stitching. Ooh, it smells. Yeah, it smells. But I loved it. Yeah, but you could use it as is. And it was 25 cents or something like it. Also, bonus. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. It's not old because it has a barcode on it. 25 cents. Loved it. Woolies. I have a couple of them. Let me cut this open so that you can see. I paid 90 cents for this. Normally, in my thrift shop, I would pay 50 cents. See, 55 cents. This was probably a little bit older, or I don't even know. Yeah. Fall, autumn, love it. A woolly on the top. This is called a woolly. Well, I call it a woolly. My husband Tim was like, "What is a woolly?" And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, you're Dutch, like wool, a woolly." So I liked it. Then I have this one again in sort of neutral-ish colors. I paid 55 cents for this. I just love all the different colors. I am not knitting or crocheting. This is just merely because I collect it. Then, yeah, I found this. I found a bag full of small woolies. Oh, I'm gonna dump it out. I've been waiting to do this. Yes, because you don't need a lot. And there are all sorts of colors in here. Some of them I really like this one. It's just really cute. And this one, I like the multi-colored ones. This is actually cotton that I use for different sort of projects. So very happy with these sort of thinner ones. And also have a brown one in a cotton and like this yellowish green one. More cottons. Ooh. Well, it's a heavier cotton. Ooh, I like it. Lovely color. So I have some different colors. All sorts. I have this big glass like wind light, a big jar, huge, and I keep them in there. Yeah, because it's just a lovely display. So I paid €1, €1 for all of these. And you don't need a lot. No, I don't have to knit a sweater. So yeah, very happy with my woolies. Now, oh, more woolies. This I got in Happymail, lovies. She knows I like this. I have no clue what to do with it, but I just enjoy looking at it. It's just really, really cute. Yes, it has some fluffy stuff, beautiful colors. So this I got in Happymail. Okay, I have some ribbon. Let me show you the ribbon. I only found 2 ribbons in my thrift shop. This, actually, I'm really excited about this one. It's a flannel in a sort of gingham. Let's call it the gingham. I paid 50 cents for it. It is 1 meter and 45 centimeters. Well, it's long enough because you don't need meters of this. And it does have the wiring in it. Now, as I mentioned, cut off what you want and you can take out the wiring if you want to, or leave it in and, you know, make something out of it. So it's like a flannel. Not really. Oh, and I love the backs even more. I don't know what is the front and the back. This is probably the front and this is the back. So basically I have 2 ribbons for the price of 1. Cool, right? Oh, absolutely love it. Then I found this one, and these are separate pieces. Three pieces of 50 centimeters, which is half a meter. And I don't know what it is in inches, lovely, but long enough. It's not silk, but it's sort of silky. See, it's smaller pieces, but I love the colors. I absolutely love the colors. It's very synthetic, but that's okay. What did I pay for it? 30 cents. Well, there you go. So that's the only sort of ribbons that I found in a thrift shop, but I have more because my lovely friend found me some beautiful stuff. Well, she found this. Hilarious. She knows I love pink. I love my pink. You can actually, I believe, you can knit a scarf with this. Yes, it says here, you can knit this into a scarf that is, well, big. I don't know how this works. I have more woolies like this. You can sort of knit with this. It's just fantastic. I love it. Yes, reminds me of, you know, summer and spring. Then she got me this one. Now, the ribbons on here are fantastic, amazing. But she knows I collect these sort of plasticky things. They are vintagey, that have the laces all wrapped around them. She took off the lace. That wasn't interesting. She said, well, the lace wasn't interesting, but I really liked this. So she bought it for me. Look at that. Yes, it has bread and wine and pie and, well, it has food in here. Lucky for me, I just had lunch. And then, oh, isn't it so pretty? And there's a lot on here. So thank you so much, my lovely friend. Yeah, she knows what I like. Yeah. More vintage lace. Look at that. It's just beautiful. The packaging is the most beautiful. Again, it's wound on something like this. It's just gorgeous. I'll probably never unpack it. I'll keep it as is. Look at that one. I really want to scan it. I think it is okay for me to scan. I get a lot of questions. When can you scan something and when not? Well, make sure it is at least 100 years old, lovies, due to copyright. And if it is from a brand like Coca-Cola, Disney, or Levi, or anything, a big brand, stay away from it. Don't do it. They will sue you. They will bankrupt you. Don't even go near it. Never, ever scan a Mickey Mouse. Yeah. So this is just beautiful. So I can scan this. You can use this as well. But for me, it's mainly the packaging. Speaking of packaging, look at this. It is just beautiful. It is gorgeous. It's taffeta. It's French. 10 meters. You can make a lovely bow for your daughter's hair or something like it. It is just gorgeous. It is wound all around, and then there's also paper in between. So bonus. You can use the ribbon and the paper, the advertisement piece. It is just gorgeous. Now, I've never seen a roller. I know they exist, but I don't have one. I do, however, have the paper that is underneath. Somebody sent me just the paper without the taffeta. Yeah, it's all smudgy, but I'm guessing on the inside. Do I dare? Oh, I don't know. Careful, careful, careful. On the inside, it is. See, it's intact. It's just gorgeous. It's sort of a silk. It's not a real silk. Silk taffeta is like, well, let's call it a fake silk. I've been working in the bridal industry for many years, almost 30 years. So I know a little bit of what the taffeta. Now I cannot get it back in here. Careful, careful, careful. More ribbon, yeah. Also in Happymail, ribbon velour. I don't know. It is this. I'm not gonna unpack it, guys. It is sort of white ribbon with gold on the edges. I just love the packaging. It is still in the packaging, so I'm not going to take it out. Satin, rhodia, whatever. Oh, yeah, the packaging alone is just amazing. But it's this inside, a big roll of it. I might one day unpack it, but I don't think so. That's it for my ribbons and lace and trims and such. I have some miscellaneous stuff I'm going to put with the haberdashery. So I have a sewing pattern. Got this in Happymail. Yes, I'm guessing this is late 80s, maybe early 90s. It's a little girl's dress. It has the pattern paper in here. I like this. Can we open it? Shall we open it up? Oh, let's open it up. Let's open it up. Yes. Oh, that's easy. It's just a small piece of tape here on the top. Yeah. So it has the front cover, the image on it, which is already very lovely. Then it has the instructions that I personally like the most because of all the interest on it. Yeah. And then you have the actual pattern paper, which is like tissue paper. Oh, and also have this. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I've never seen this. Oh, I love this. What is it? We don't know. Well, it's gorgeous. It's yellowed and it's fantastic. What does it? It says something. Something. Schabloon for... don't know. For belt or something. Now, I'm trying to figure out if it does have a date somewhere. Can we find a date? Do we have a date? A date? Any date? Somewhere? See, I love this the most. And the fronts. Yes, no, I cannot find a date. But I'm thinking late 80s, early 90s. That's what I'm thinking. No date here? No. Berda from Germany, but also a very big brand in the Netherlands. Then I found this thrifting, a handkerchief. A lovely vintage one. It is dirty, I know. I do collect handkerchiefs. I have not been finding them lately. It's an old one. Oh, it is. That's for tape. That's tape, residue of tape. So not something that comes out of your nose. But I just love this. It's embroidered. Isn't that cute? Yes, it goes with my big collection. I found some beads. Let me open it up. These are probably broken children's jewelry. I paid 20 cents. Instead of buying the jewelry, sometimes I find these little bags where they just put the beads in. Let me take my tin. Yes, I have a special tin for this. Yeah. For 20 cents, hello, look at the butterflies. And I make dangles out of these guys. Oh, it's like this side and then the other side is more see-through. Oh, that's cool. Yes, and a yellow one, another purple one. Just cute stuff, cutesy stuff. Roses and candy, some silver and gold and nothing really fancy or special. I do like it. I just like it. So I have these. Then I have this one. I paid 95 cents for it. A little bit more expensive, but I think these beads are, yes, they're heavier. And it's like, oh, what's it called? Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. It's not terracotta. It is, yes. It was very popular in the 80s. My friend had all of these. I cannot remember the name. Turquoise. It's turquoise, yes. It's not real turquoise, but it looks like, and they're heavy. They're heavy beads. So I mainly bought it for these, but also like the, ooh, now it's on the floor. These are with gold. Yes. And then some smaller ones. There's also a this. I have no clue No. So yes, I found some of these. And then this 25 cents. I really like those. What is this? I don't know. Yeah, interesting, right? Yes, it's like engraved and then with some silver. They're heavier beads as well. They do have a very big hole in them. So if you're going to make dangles out of this, be sure there's another bead on top of it, or, you know, the caps or something. But they're cool. They're light. They're lightweight, but they feel very sort of high-end, good quality. So yeah, I found a couple of beads. I have not found beads lately, so I'm happy with this. Then buttons. Now this came in Happymail. She knows I collect these small little jars. I have a gazillion of them, so when she finds them, she picks them up for me. I also have 2 more that you're gonna see a little bit later, just empty ones. And she put in the lovely buttons, small ones, and then these. And I'm very happy to see them now. There's some shank buttons in here. Normally I'll be like, oh yeah, shank buttons, don't know what to do with these. I do like these big ones. Look at these vintage ones. But now I have shank buttons as well. These are just plain white ones that you can probably do something with alcohol ink or a rub-on. Oh, that sounds like a project. See if you can sort of paint them or put some rub-ons on. Look, yes. Sort of these shank type of buttons. I've never seen this. Well, I know what it is. It's supposed to go on a coat. So it does have some of these shank buttons in them as well. So thank you. What's up next? Miscellaneous? Let's do miscellaneous. So my friend and I, we went to Naarden. I've been in Naarden like a couple of weeks ago. It's a really good one. If you are in the northern part of the Netherlands, near Naarden, go there. It's a really, really nice one. They have lots of junky stuff, but also beautiful vintage stuff. Oh my gosh, it was just amazing. The prices are okay. Oh, they're okay. They're not my personal favorite shop, okay, but they're okay. We found lots of games. Well, we picked up a lot of games, but not for me, for my lovely friend who was not collecting games yet, and she is now. I found this old lotto. I've never seen this. The packaging is really beat up, but I love the images. Look at those. So bright, so colorful. I could not find a date, but most likely 70s. Most likely, if I look at sort of the way of illustrating. They have these cards, sort of a bingo card type of for children, and instead of numbers they do like the images, and then you have the small images here. It's just too cool. I do use them. I've used one of these in my flip over January Junkjournal thing, so you can use it for this or make them into journal covers or just enjoy them. That's what I do. So I found this one. It was €2.50. Not the cheapest price, but for a vintage one, okay. And also I went to Naarden and I was like, okay, love, these are not the prices that you're used to, but are they acceptable? They are. It's a little bit more expensive. That's because Naarden is like a very expensive city. Yes. Then I found this. My friend recognized it immediately. She's a couple of years older than me. This is 70s for sure. If I'm going to look at the illustrations on it. She had it at her home. It was originally from a bank, Nationale Nederlanden. It is a memory game. Kaartje keer. It's a memory game. And it's all in there. Yeah, I'm going to take a couple of them out. Yes, it's a memory game. So you turn everything over. And you know how memory games work. It is just fantastic. Look at all the images. So if I'm ever going to do like a 70s retro journal, make these into small embellishments. Just I've never seen it. She had. And also, at first, when I found it, I was like, oh, there are probably pencils inside. Coloring pencils. But it wasn't. And I'm very happy. And I can look at it for hours. Yes. 90 cents. Yes, the games were very, very cheap over there. Well, cheap-ish. I found these small little puzzles, mini puzzles. The sizes are on there. And I think they are complete. They're with elastics around them. I paid 50 cents each for them. It's like 4 and something inches, 6 and something inches. So if you make them 4x6, you can actually put this as a journal cover topper. Yeah? The small puzzles. The images are Althensine. It's like a very famous Dutch illustrator, Cornelis Jetses. And this is, well, typically Dutch. Yeah, if you are born before the 1990s, in school you grew up with these. For sure. Yeah, so nostalgia. They're not old, they're newer. But journal cover topper. Small puzzles, guys. Small puzzles. Then I found 2 games with dice in them. But with... These have numbers. Again, it is a game from the same bank. Apparently that bank made... it was not a bank. Nationale Nederlanden. It's like an insurance company. It's not a bank, love. Insurance company. Yeah, I am so sorry. All you Dutchies out there were screaming, Nationale Nederland. Yes, it's an insurance company. I know now, but it's an old one. So yes, dice with numbers on them. It is probably a game. It says on the back how you can play it. But what I want to do is drill a hole in it. I have this small drill that drills hole and make this into dangles. It's just fantastic. Also with a timer in it. Beautiful. And the packaging, 50 cents. Yes, thank you. More dice, Boggle. And I think this is the original one. You probably have this also where you live, because this was international in the early 80s, late 70s, early 80s. This is the original Boggle game. Yeah? By Clipper, makers of Monopoly. Yes. You sort of, I'm not going to do it. You shake it. And then all the letters will fall into place. Well, you need to help it a little bit. And then when the letters are all into place, you can make words, create words with them. I might play this with my dad. I think he'll get a kick out of it. But if not, they're beautiful big dice with big letters on them. Again, dangles. I've never seen one that is sort of complete like this. So I'll probably... It's vintage, guys. This is called vintage. So yes, lovely. Then it's a hoot. We found this. It was taped shut. You cannot open it up there. It was 50 cents. I didn't know what was inside. I loved the box, and I especially loved this, because this to me says vintage. Yeah, I would have paid 50 cents for this label here alone. But we didn't open it up. We had to wait till we got home and open it up. And it's an abacus. It's called an abacus. Apparently from Japan or China. I don't know, guys. Well, it's just cool. It looks like it's almost like a glow in the dark. But I love it. It's just cute. No, it has nothing to do with junk journaling. This, however, will be somewhere. Oh, made in Japan. Well, there you go. It says made in Japan. I'm going to have it on my desk. Just cute. Just cute. It was a treasure. It was like, spend 50 cents and just be like, what is it? What is it? What is it? It's worth 50 cents. Well, this was worth 50 cents. Card games. I have some card games. I found this one. It was tied up all around for 30 cents. I've never seen an ace like this. So I loved the ace on here. I had to wait until we got home to open it up. The rest of the cards are not that special. Especially not the backings. Well, it's okay. They're vintage cards. These are sort of the pictures. My friend told me... this is French. So normal is a lady and a king. And, well, we call this a farmer. But it has different letters than the normal games. They are beautiful. They are very, very pretty. But the aces were stunning. Oh, look at the Joker. Oh, that is pretty. So, yes. And there was another card inside that I liked. Sort of the rules, the game rules. Yes, this one. Yeah. Also like this one. Has some numbers on it. So, for 30 cents, I love the aces. Wow. And the Joker. That is pretty. So, I picked up a card game. I got this one in Happymail. So cute, right? Little cards with lovely birds on them. And beautiful. The images are very, very nice. It's from Germany. Oh, yeah. I didn't even look at the inside, love. No. Oh, she's pretty. Oh, I didn't even see. Oh, look at the kings. Yeah. Jacks. They call them jacks. Yes. It's a king and a jack and a queen. Yeah. Cool. I love them. So I have loads. But I love the backs as well. Then my friend found a lovely card set with these. So gorgeous. And we're not going to play cards with it. We're just going to use them. So we split up. Some items we split up, guys. The images on the front are sort of okay. But the backs, look at this with the gold. 2 different prints. So I had 10 of each. Pretty, right? I've never seen it. I never find these with the beautiful backs on them. And then we found one. Was that it for the games? That's it for the games. But I have some, well, storage. Let's call it storage. Let me show you. So with the storage item, I've also put a miscellaneous item. Look at the pretty key. Yeah. It has a 4 on it. I don't think it's like antique or something. It is vintage. Probably came from a dresser or something. It's very heavy, but it's lovely for a dangle. And I really, really liked it. Yeah, so I have a key. Then, as I mentioned, I have 2 more of these jars. Yes, so I can put more buttons in, more paper clips, more bits and bobs. So I have 2 more now. I have a gazillion. I really like it. Then we found some wooden boxes. These came from Naarden. Very, very inexpensive, 60 cents. These are not antique, but old enough. They're a little bit dirty. I'm gonna try to take off the labels. The insides, however, look at the inside. I think there were cigars in here or chocolates in here. I don't know. It does not really have a brand name on it. But you know, I'm gonna put bits and bobs in my labels, fuzzy cuts, whatever, and it's just really decorative. It is a little bit smudgy. I don't know if I can clean it. So yeah, and this one that does have sort of a date on it, also all sorts of writing. Mocha and chocolade and borstplaat. It's like candy, chocolate and candies. Again, it's beautiful on the it's like really clean on the inside, and it's just an older one, and I really like it. I'm gonna try to patch it up a little bit, take the stickers off, and let's just try it. I have a very good eraser. Will the eraser work? No, it won't. I'm gonna try anyway. There's a little bit of pencil writing on it. But if not, bonus. So I have these 2. These are wooden boxes. Then I found a lovely tin. Yes, I found one more. I have 3 of these. I have a taller one that I made a journal in. These are vintage, love. Dries is like a chocolate maker. It is in not the best shape. It has a dent in here. It has the chocolates on it, and I don't even know. I cannot open it up. I will open it up, but I haven't yet. It has the sort of original closing seal still sort of on it. Paid €2 for it, which is a reasonable price. Normally I wouldn't pay €2 for a small tin, but this is sort of a collector's item. I know that these can go for a lot of money if they're like in pristine condition. Let's have a quick look. I'm gonna have a quick look. Right back. Yes, I have this one. See, the yellow is gone. Well, this is probably from a different era. Probably a little bit older still. Yeah, love it. So I have 2. Well, I actually have 3 now. Fantastic. So really, this was a really good find. Now let's see if I can still open it up. If not, it's going to be on display. I have 2 more items for storage that I got in Happymail. They're vintage, they're beautiful, but they're a little bit bigger. So I need to readjust my camera. Sorry guys, I have to zoom you out quite a bit. I'm standing up at the moment. I got these. Now I already have 3 of these that are bigger. Also got them from my lovely friend. I love this. It's like, I call it clouds. Yes, very vintagey. I don't know how old these are, but they are old. They're sort of cassettes, and then you just pull this out. What's inside? Well, there's still a treasure inside, love. Yes. Oh, it's done. Did you know it was in there? I didn't know. Rice paper from Stamperia. Oh, cool. Well, thank you. Thank you. Yes, you can store your papers or whatever in here. Yes, and you close it up. So it has this book label thing, book plate thingy here, and then and it's gorgeous. It is absolutely beautiful. I have two. Is there something inside here as well? Let's see, find out. No, there isn't. So I found a treasure in a treasure. Yeah, so I have two of these. Yes, this was a beautiful gift. I am very, very happy with this. You can store your digitals in here, or apparently, yes, rice paper from Stamperia. That is gorgeous. Does it have a date? I think it's a little bit older. It was on discount. Ooh, I love it. Another treasure. So yes, that's it for storage. What am I doing? Paper. I have lots of paper bits. Let me show you. Most of what I'm showing you is from the Happymail, because my lovely friend has a thing with file folders like I do, and she has quite a collection, and she shared some with me. So I have some hanging file folders. I love the color red. It's so gorgeous. It is embossed. These are not old, but they're a little bit vintagey, because who uses file folders nowadays? It has some sort of slots in them. I don't know. You can remove these guys and then make something with it. So I have this bright red one, another red one. Yeah. That's green. I can tell you, it almost hurts your eye. Ooh, it has these numbers on them. Yeah. And a strippy here, I don't know. So more green. Atlanta, apparently. I think it's a Dutch brand even. So different ones. Oh my gosh, the green are very, very green. And then these again with numbers on them. These have the black sort of rails on the inside. Look at all the whatever on it. Yes. Instructions. But I just really like, love this. Some yellow ones. Yeah. Blue. More blue. So many colors, right? Yes, it has the spaces for writing on the back. I just have one color of these, just a grayish color. Well, black ones. They're a little bit more modern. But how cool? How cool are those? Yeah. And then she had white ones. Whole box full of them. She told me, I have a whole box full of them. What are you going to do with them? They're fantastic. Because I think they're just normal folders. So not 3-flap folders. But it's beautiful. It's very good paper. Very good cardstock. But you can, distress it. Coffee dye it. Just ink it. Cover it. Fantastic. So I have a whole bunch. And then these are my absolute favorite. Look at this color blue. It's just beautiful. It's a 3-flap file folder. Yes. I have 5 of them. It says this file meets the quality requirements regarding archive storage for permanent retention. Well, fantastic. Fantastic. There were more colors. This one. Yeah. Oh, let's look at the brand. Nice Day by Gilbert. Doesn't have a website on it, so they might be really, really old. So, but maybe you can Google them. So yeah, and these are large as well. They're the big ones. I am really happy. I do have quite a file folder collection now, and there are more coming because she told me she found boxes full of Gunter green ones. So yes, for this. Some other paper items. I found this in a thrift shop. It is new in the packaging. It is labels. Stickers. Label stickers. Actually, it's this. It's with 8 label stickers on them. So rather big ones. And they're really lovely, because you can put them through your printer. Now, this one is sealed shut, which is a good thing, because they're a little bit older. I know this. And when you have the older ones and the packaging is already open, there's a chance they don't stick anymore. However, you can still run them through your printer. It will make for lovely images, and then glue them on with glue. That's why they invented glue. But I have a new one. So yeah, I am really pleased with this. I paid €2 for it. Yeah, so happy with this. This I also found thrifting. It's grid paper. Recharge paper for a ring bound system. Yeah. But it's with the taller ones. You have the square ones for calculus and such. And I can remember when I was in school, we used these with the taller one. So I don't have anything like this. It is nice and yellowed. It is sort of new in the packaging. It is opened. Paid 50 cents for it. It has rounded corners even. What? I know. It's for ring bound system. Yeah, I'm going to use it. I don't even think I need to coffee dye it. This is fantastic, guys, if you're going to make, like, say a masterboard, yeah? And you want the backings of them to be writable, put this on the backs of tags, of journal cards, or what have you. It's a little bit vintagey, it's writable, and not boring, not boring. And this I got in the Happymail. She told me what it was for the divider system, but it's just beautiful paper in lovely, lovely colors. She explained what it was, but I forgot. I forgot. For sort of dividers within the file folders or something like it. It's a little bit heavy. I think this is like either 90 grams or 100 grams. Yeah, just, it's lovely paper. Also got this in Happymail. I think this is overhead projector sheets. Acetate. It's just the acetate. She closed it up for me. And let's see. Yes, these are the acetate sheets. Yes, and they are with they are attached to a little bit of paper so that your printer will grab it. I'm just gonna say grab it. Your printer will have like a little bit of grip on it. So you can put these through your normal inkjet printer. Yes. Transparency film for inkjet printers. If you can find these loves in, if you have a printer, if you have a, pretty good printer, it's so fun to print on acetate. I do this all the time. Do we still have something left that I printed on? Yeah, some bits. Let me see if I can show it. I'm going to put something underneath. See, I put advertisement pieces on it. Yes. Or numbers. And then you can use them to make windows in projects. You can also buy these, of course, from in a thrift shop. Because this is what I found at Doing from Misc. Oh, this is from Craft O'Clock. See? But if you have the overhead projector sheets and a recently okay printer, try it out. Try it out. So if you find this in thrift shops, buy it. Buy it, because I think they don't make this anymore. Because who uses overhead projector sheets? No one. So if you find it, buy it. See, so really, really happy with those. More paper items. Let me show you. So this came in the lovely Happymail. My friend went to a big sort of antique market, and she called me from the antique market to tell me about it. She found a Victorian photo album. You have the newer ones, but this is like an old one. And she got me 2 pages out of it. It is filled with cabinet cards. It is just gorgeous. I have 2 pages, just beautiful. I will, however, probably take the photographs out. Let's see, because yes, I love the backings of these way more. This is actually from The Hague, so I will take the photographs out. They're gorgeous, some of them. Oh, I can already tell. Oh no, this is just the back of the card. This one, I can probably take this one out. Can I? Careful, love. Do not rip anything. Careful, careful, careful. Yes, it works. Got my tweezers. They're gorgeous. I do collect cabinet cards. Oh, look at the back of this one. I think it's from the same family, because this is from Middelburg and this is from Middelburg. It's like 1877. Hello! Beautiful, right? Yeah. So they cut it, which is a shame. Very happy with those. Very happy with those, my lovely friends. Yeah. Love them. And then you have this to make something with. Also in Happymail came this pattern drawing patterns and cutting patterns part 2. Look at this. 50s. late 40s, early 50s is what I'm guessing. Oh, look, there's even a this inside. Yeah. Beautiful. Do we have a date? A date. Anyone? No. No. Oh, 1948, 1949. Told you. Late 40s, early 50s. Oh, look at the images. I just love everything. Not scannable because it's not 100 years old. But you can probably not use it, guys. But it's just lovely with all the patterns in them. Look. Oh, it's gorgeous. And then with the advertisement pieces. Yeah. Oh, I wish I was a seamstress because I would love to make all these clothes. But I am not. I cannot even sew a handkerchief for the life of me. This is a part of a magazine, an old one. I think this is the Spiegel. I don't think I can find... Oh, it's another one with patterns in them. I actually don't know what this is. Do we have a cover? We don't, but it's old. And I love it. It's lovely old paper. With knitting patterns. Beautiful. Then she found me these because she knows I am a big fan of Queen Juliana, who's no longer with us. My favorite queen. Yes, here she is with a couple of her children and her husband. This is from 1949. Yes. And it has beautiful photographs in them. It's just sort of a collector's item. I have this one. I don't have this one. I did have this one. Another old one. Again from... Oh, look at that. Yes. So beautiful, right? Sort of from their wedding. Yes. I admit she was not the prettiest woman on the planet. But she was kind. Her kindness and her poise, her elegance. Just amazing. Oh, look at those. Yes. And I have two of them now. Not scannable. Not even gonna try it. No, royal family. I'm gonna stay away from this. This was actually from their wedding. See? A wedding dress. Yes, also nothing really spectacular or fancy. But 1937. There you go. Yes, that was her wedding date. And then this was how many? 12 and a half or 12 years? Well, love it. What else do I have? Oh yeah, in Happymail. These came with the magazines. Postcards from the royal couple. Look at that. Yeah, pretty, right? These are postcards. And then she got me these tiny little tags with ginormous holes on them for some reason. But I love them. Just, grunge them, cut them up, grunge them up, put a number on it and a woolly, and then attach it to another tag or something. Really nice. So thank you, love. I really like this. Then some more vintage stuff. The glassine sort of envelopes. These are amazing. And there are cards in them. And I think they're all the same. All the cards are the same. It's sort of an advertisement piece. She got a box full. I especially love these. And then there's for chocoladeletter. We used to celebrate Saint Nicholas. It's December 5th, and then you get some lovely treats like chocolate, a letter shape, big letter shape of a chocolate in chocolate. Yeah. Cool, right? It's an advertisement piece. I absolutely love it. This is probably 60s. 60s, maybe 50s. So, and I have a bunch of them, so thank you so much. And then she had some labels, some fantastic stuff in here. Bon voor een plaatje, vetplantje, Verkade, Zaandam, geldig tot en met 1 maart. It's like a coupon for one of the cards of the Verkade albums, the collectible cards. I've never seen it. It's just amazing. Just amazing. Another one for one of these cards of this is actually French. It's from Belgium because it's in here in French and on in Dutch and French. So from Belgium. These are old, guys, in the 30s, like 1930s. Another one of these for chocoladepasta. Chocolate that you put on your sandwich. Yes, it's a Dutch thing. And this is for some sort of liquor, for sure. I'm gonna call it gin. In Dutch is jenever. How do I know it's jenever? Because it's made in Schiedam. And that's where the jenever comes from. Oude Schiedam. Yeah, so old labels for gin bottles. And another one, yes, it says here, jenever. All the same. Aren't these gorgeous? These are real ones. These are not like prints of something, digitals. No, these are real. And I have a whole bunch of them. Oh yes, different colors. She told me different colors. So I have some blue ones, some of these. Ah, love it. Lovely vintage stuff. Okay, this was all in Happymail. Yeah. Let me show you some paper items that we found on our hunts. So my friend found a bunch of envelopes. Now the envelopes are not happy envelopes because these are actually meant for condolence cards or, you know, the obituary whatevers. I do not know the correct English name, loves. They're really good quality. I love the quality of them, but you can make them happy. Just put something lovely on. But they're just beautiful envelopes, and we split it. Yes, we did that with a lot of things. I found this one. Says here wine cellar. It's like a ring bound system, whatever. Paid €1.50. Look at this on the inside. It's just cool. Our cards are all the same, and then you can put on what wine did you drink? What do you think of it? What was the year? What was the price? What I don't even know, guys. But they're lovely cards. It's really good quality. And it was in a ring bound system. So I took half of it out and gifted it to my friend. So we shared stuff. Yeah, that's what we like to do when we go thrifting together. If there's something we can share, we share it. Then I found some maps. I found this one from Milan with a Union Jack flag on it. So it's probably in English. I don't know. Tourist guide with map. So the tourist guide itself is nothing that special. It has, well, it's vintage for sure, but it has the photographs in it. And I don't do photographs. Well, I might do one day, but this is why I bought it. In the back is a map. And I bought it for this. It was 70 cents. I found it in Naarden. They have this whole big sort of wooden display full with maps and cards, and they're all 70 cents. So it was, I think this one was sort of cheap. Love the card. It is a street map. I'm gonna try to unfold it carefully, love, because it is older and it is ripping here and there. A street map, it's bigger than this. Street map of Rome, with all the sort of sites on them. No, Milan, not Rome, Milan. It says Milan. Yeah, so really cool, right? It's just a lovely piece of vintage paper. I was happy to pay 70 cents for it. Yes, it folds out even more. So yeah, love it. And I might use this. I don't know. Does it have a date? I don't know. So cool. Some more maps. Now these were, I think, a little bit expensive. 70 cents for just one map. But I picked out the ones that I really liked because of the colors on them. I absolutely love this. And they are vintage. These are quite a bit older. 1974? Could be. Yes, this is from 1974. Again, it's a big one. But I love the colors on here. These will make for great backgrounds in collages or just interesting journal pages. They're blank on the other side, I believe. Yes, and it's good quality paper. So yeah, I absolutely loved it, especially the color scheme on here. I really loved it. And all the small little details. The streets are also on here. So I had this one. Then I had this one because I really love the colors on this. You know, I love maps and you know, and such. So beautiful. Speaking of maps, funny story. We were both thrifting, and I was at one section and she was at another, and I had my back turned to my lovely friend, and she said, well, how many atlases does one need? She found an atlas, and I did not face her, and I was saying, well, you just need one, but if you find the big tall Reader's Digest one, let me show you if I have it. Yes, I have it. I was describing this one. If you have the big, tall Reader's Digest one with, and that is below €5, you need to have it. And I turned around and this was in her hands. It was hilarious. She's like, okay, well then I need it. I just described the atlas to her. I didn't know it was in her hands. Again, just look at that. Really pretty. So I bought these mainly for the... I am going to use them. Yeah. Because I just love the colors. And they just make for interesting pieces, guys. Look at the... sort of the latitude and longitude. Is that what it's called? It's just make this into a label. Yeah? Or just interesting. Interesting. So not cheap. But I thought they were... Oh, I'm sorry. Interesting enough to pick up. Was that it for my paper items? Yeah, well, that was a lot, right? Yeah. Guess what? Books. Way too many books, but lovely ones. Let me show you. I have one book that came in the Happymail. It's a funny story. I actually found this one on Instagram, on an Instagram shop that I buy from sometimes. And I sent a post to my other friend and told her, this is an interesting book. You need to take a look at it. Because, well, it's from Amsterdam. I'm sorry, I cannot help it. But it has all the sort of fronts of the beautiful houses in Amsterdam. It's full of them. It's just gorgeous. And then before I had the chance to buy it, she already bought it. So I was like, okay, well, then I need to find another one. But she bought it for me as a gift. It was really cheap. I cannot remember which one Instagram shop it was. But it has all these sort of the fronts, the facades of the grachtenpanden. It's like big houses. Oh, look at that. So, yeah, gorgeous. Even though it's all from Amsterdam, I think these are just lovely images. You know, I'm into architecture. So if you're Dutch, you can find this. I've never seen it. Absolutely love it. Then, this is my haul, my book haul from Naarden. So, not a lot. My friend, however, picked up loads. Because they had beautiful books that I already had. And also, I was like, no, you take it, love. I already have 1 or 2 copies of it. And so her book collection is growing. I picked up this one. The Best Verzorgde 49. I don't even know. Something old. 1470s until 1970s. I paid not a lot, actually. €2. €2 for this one. Which is a good price for Naarden. Also, Naarden has lots of book sales. If you go there, if the books are older than a couple of weeks, they reduce them in price. So that was cool. But I just loved these. Look, it's like insides of book, inside of a book. I just thought they were interesting. It's on like a landscape paper, so you can actually take it out and fold it in and put it in a journal, make a pocket out of it or what have you. And it is on yellow paper, heavy paper. It's not old, guys. It looks old, but it's not. It is a little bit older for sure. I don't even know. It says here 1970. Could be the beginning of the 70s. Does it say a date? Well, I'm thinking 70. 1970 or something like it. June 1971. Yes. I've never seen it. Also, this could be a lovely cover. So, found this one. Tall one. Never seen it. Then I found this one. Also, a funny story. I'm going to share it with you later. Important People. It's an English language book. I paid €1.50 for it. Which is a really good price for Naarden. I've never seen it. Yes, it's an older one from, I believe, the 40s or something. In English. I found it at the English book section. Yes, 1948. So late 40s, early 50s. It is with drawings in them. Like pen drawings of babies. Of babies and such. Yeah, so very, very interesting. Like sketches. Yeah. It's just... I've never seen it. Neither did my friend. My friend hadn't seen it either. Maybe you have. But I really loved it. I really, really loved it. So yeah, very interesting. Lovely yellowed paper. Really pretty. €1.50. It was actually a steal. Then I found this one. Again, an English language one. Punch Card Patterns Volume 3. 70s. 70s. Really like this one. Well, I do not even need to find a date because this is 70s. It has all sorts of knitting and crocheting sort of patterns in them. With a lovely model that's showing us everything. But look, I'm gonna do this. Look at that. Yes, everything in blue, everything in green, everything in purple, and then another color blue. So cool, right? Oh, I just love it. I've never seen it. It's a little bit glossy paper, but that's okay. I think for a 70s sort of retro journal, this is awesome. I am not a knitter or a crocheter or... oh, you can even make sort of flamenco dresses with them. Awesome, right? I am really into fashion. I'm really into 70s stuff. You're wearing pants underneath your skirts, love. Okay, well, that is what you want. Cool, right? Yes, so I found this one. I've never seen it. Never seen it. €2.25. Printed in Japan. Okay, it was printed in Japan. But it is in English, right? Yes, it is in English. And then I found this one. It is embossed on the cover. I don't know if you can see. It has some sort of embossing. And it says, Ik probeer mijn pen. This was actually one that was reduced in price. It was normally €3. And now it was like 3 books for one, I don't know, like €1. So really good price. I love this already. Nice and grungy. And it has all sorts of this in. Yeah, let's see if I can find a date. Date says 1979. Interesting stuff. Tim Holtz people. Look, like cabinet card. All sorts of photographs and stuff, writing. I don't know. Oh, look. So, yeah, lots of fussy cutting. Just interesting pieces. See? Like handwriting and... yeah, I've never seen it and I really like it. I really like it. So if I'm going to be on the lookout for this one. It is a Dutch book. But, you know, it starts out very early. Yeah, it goes up until, well, 70s for sure. It ends at 70s. It's probably all about, yes, it's about writers because I recognize some of them. Now, Dutch writers that I don't like. Why not? Because they were on my list in school. You need to read these writers and make a book report on them. I don't know about you guys if you're Dutchy. All of them were insane and need to be committed into a hospital. Oh my gosh. I am sorry. I do not like most Dutch writers. They write about stupid things. Okay, so I found this. A very good one. So not a lot of books. Well, we went home with a lot of books. Well, I think this is 10%. She found lots of books, pretty ones. But let me show you what I found in my own, like, I'm going to call it my own thrift shop. My own thrift shop. You'll be surprised. I think I found 3 times as much. I'm going to start with the smaller ones. Never seen this one. The little animal book by Harriet Laurie. What's going to be the 25 cents? I paid €1 and this says 25 cents. What? They ripped me off. But that's quite right. I was happy to pay it. Yes, it's from 1982. Look at all the images in them. It's just lovely. It's black and white, but it's just interesting with the borders all around them. Yeah, you can make this into a journal card if I'm ever gonna cut it up. For sure. Yes, so I don't have this one yet. They put €1 on it. Oh my gosh. I told you, they're getting more and more expensive, but I really wanted this. Then this is Beatrix Potter's Peter Rabbit style. Yes, but this is of the two mice. Paid 50 cents. I cannot leave a Beatrix Potter book because they're just too lovely. And this is sort of a vintage one. It's an older one. You have some newer ones. 1976. See? It was a gift from Daddy something. Yeah, so it's a vintage one. And for 50 cents, what did I pay 50 cents? It's just beautiful. I just really, really like these. And this is Kate Greenaway, another illustrator that I collect. I already have one of these, so now I have two. So I can completely cut it up. €1.25. They used to be like 50 cents. So they really went up in price, but still. This is from 1979. Yes, another vintage one. Look at the images. It's just too pretty. Too pretty. It's sort of Edith Holden style, guys. Yes. Kate Greenaway. Lovely illustrator. So I needed to pick this up. Then two books that I have never seen. And I can tell you, I've seen a lot of books. A lot of books in my day. Yes, it has some sort of illustration on it. I've never seen it. It was 75 cents. And, well, at one point it was €17.90. Is it old? Well, it's a little bit older for sure. 1978. Yes, it has black and white images in them that are okay, but not that fantastic. But they have some of these, and these I really like. It's very sort of primitive, the very simplified drawings, but I like them. It is really, really 70s/80s, and I think there are 8 or 9 of the colored ones in there. So I mainly picked them up for the colored ones. Just lovely. I've never seen it. I don't know who the illustrator is. And it has this, which is also interesting. So yes, because it was very, very cheap and had some interesting stuff in it, I picked it up. See a couple of them in here. Yeah. And then this one. Another one that I've never seen. The Stalkers, and I like stories about plants. I paid €1.75 for it, so not cheap, but I've never seen it, and it has beautiful images in them. These are stories about plants, with the images in them are, it is semi-gloss paper, so it's not old, but it's gorgeous nonetheless. I really like the images. I've never seen it. Look at that. Yeah. So full of these images. It does this to me, it's Edith Holden, right? Yeah, I don't think it is Edith Holden. No. Miek van Dijken. Really Dutch. Yeah. So never seen it. Love it. Absolutely love it. Also, two more nature books that I have seen. I'll need to look it up because this is from a series. I'm going to have a quick look, because I already have some of them. 50 cents. Now, these are the prices that I like from my thrift shop. Full of these small images, guys. Full of them. Yes, you can fussy cut them or make faux tickets, labels, poster stamps. Lovely. And then this one also has some birds. It's with birds. Oh, and some music. And eggs. Owls. Yes, lovely ones. So this is a series. I'm gonna look if I already have 1 or 2 of them. Otherwise, I can cut them up for 50 cents. That's the prices that I like. Found this Vlaamischer calendar. It's a calendar from Belgium. It's actually a cassette with 2 books in them. I took out one of them to have a quick look. This one. It's in velvet. It's beautiful, guys. It's in velvet. It's inlaid with sort of silver. It is in very good condition because it's in the cassette. And this was the paper one. Actually, this is German. So it's not from Belgium, but Vlaamischer is from Belgium. Yeah. So this is the booklet with stuff. But I reached for this one that has, oh, look at this. Just absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful. Isn't it? Yes, these are the very old drawings that they also used to sort of illustrate Bibles with. Yes, probably Adam and Eve. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. But I especially love the cover. This would make for a lovely, lovely journal. Yes, what did I pay for it? €1.25. Well, thank you. Thank you. And then this says architecture. Yep, you got me at architecture. Paid 75 cents for it. And it has all of these sort of drawings in them. Weird ones. The Eiffel Tower on its side. So they're sort of more comical than realistic. But I just love them. It's interesting. I've never seen it. Sort of comical drawings about, oh, this is a drive-in movie. I don't know. It's just weird stuff. But I really like it. An escalator. Yeah. And then, okay, a little bit morbid, maybe. New York underwater. I've never seen it. I thought it was really interesting. David Macaulay. Yeah. Well, you have a weird mind, David Macaulay. I have more books. Let me show you. Some older books. I love the cover. It has a sort of a structure on it. It is a songbook from The Hague. That's where my husband works. For 75 cents. And it has actually it's music paper. But, weird enough, with numbers also on them. I don't know. It's probably for a certain type of instrument or something. I don't know. But I liked it. For one, it has music in it, and then the numbers in it, and also the text. And I might find even a song that I know. These are very, very old songs, so probably not. And it was 75 cents. And I also like the cover. Yes. Yeah. So this one. Then, Coins by Burton Hobson. 25 cents. These are my prices. This is probably Burton Hobson from 1933. He's probably no longer with us. I don't know. It has this. And I like this in collage and such. I have something similar. I didn't have this one yet. Just cut it up and use it in collages and what have you. So with all sorts of coins. Or just take your circle punch and punch out the coins. It's lovely paper. Very yellowed on the edges. It's probably 70s. 1970. Yes. So coins. What Star Is That? By Walter Whitman. It's a hardcover. 75 cents. Yes. At one point it was 10 euros. It is from, well, 60s for sure. Can already tell by 68. Oh my gosh, I did not look it up in advance. It has the constellation something. I just thought it was interesting. All sorts, guys. I don't do a lot with sort of, astronomy and astrology and stars and such, but I really did like these images. So, yeah. All the same, well, but then different. And then these, yes, the constellations, something. I thought it was interesting, never seen it. This is actually a book from Leonard de Vries. It's the smaller ones. This is a series. And it says it happened in, well, this is 1921. And he has a series about, I don't know how many there are. I have 1 or 2 of them. I never find them. So I found this one for €1.25. Look at the color of the print. It's like a brown ink. It's like all printed in fallen leaves. With articles in them. It's like a piece of history. What happened in 1921? Yeah, with Tim Holtz people in them. So you can cut it up. Some drawings, some photographs. Some naked ladies. Naked ladies? Yeah. So, really, really cool. I have one. I don't know where it is. I might have this one. So, yes. I think there are 10 of them between 1920 and 1930. So I need 10. I have one. This one you've seen me use. Yes, I have this one sort of near me. The Reader's Digest Handbook for Practical Gardening. Is that also the original title? Let's see. Does it say the original title? I don't know. Something like it. It's probably from the 70s as well. I like these. They have these in here. They have some colored images in them. More. They have more. Yes, these. I've at one point I fussy cut all of these. This beautiful fussy. I have loads left. So I use those. pumpkin and such, and also in brown. It's a lovely book. I see this all the time. 50 cents. Oh, for 50 cents, I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna pick it up. Yes. See, well, I think I'm gonna keep it because I use this all the time. Then I have this one, an old one, German one. It says husband and wife. Ihre Beziehungen zueinander und zum Kulturleben der Yes, interesting. This is what I saw, and I was already in love. Volume 3, husband and wife with a heart. So might have something to do with marriage. I love this. It's with the gold. Really, really pretty. Yes, and this is heavy, so I can use it. I did not see a date, but it's old. It's old. It has the German Gothic font all throughout it. And then some images. But I especially just love the paper. And look at those. Yeah, there's some of these bigger pieces in them. A couple of them. See, another one. So I really love it. Again, on the back side has this as well. And you know, I love me some this. Sort of the advertisement pieces and the index. And I paid €1 for it. And the cover is yummy. The spine is beautiful. It is damaged, but that's quite alright. So an antique book, German book for €1. Fantastic. Let me show you this one. Yes, never seen it. And then I see it twice in a row. This is the important people. I found it in the other thrift shop, guys. I have never seen it in my life. And then I found another one. This, however, was 75 cents. So half the price of the other shop. So that's basically sort of the comparisons. It's the exact same one. This is from 1947. So that's why I know what the date is. And so guess what? I can cut it up now. I'm going to cut this one up because this is already sort of falling apart. I have two very important people. Fantastic. I have two more books, guys. I have this one. An older one. Says one. I paid €1 for it. It's an old one. Guys, I love the color of the print on here. Yeah, it's brown with yellow. You might hear my cat snoring in the back. Yes, that's Daisy. She's very tired of doing nothing. With the rooster, and it has all sorts of images in them. But I absolutely love the paper. The paper is beautiful. You can feel the print on it. I love the color of the print. It's just cool. So I picked it up for, what did I pay? €1? Yeah. Had not seen it before. So vintage one. Then the last book that I found. This big boy. It's huge. Actually, a really, really good one. Encyclopedia of the Animal Kingdom. And it says here the mammals. I think mammals or no, well, not really. Animals that have a spine. That's basically what it says. It's huge. Look, it's like enormous. Now, I have found these before. They have beautiful images in them, guys. What I like about this, there's a page with the images and on the other side is the text. So images, text, you don't have to choose. And it has basically every animal on the planet well, almost every animal on the planet in here. And I love them. Fishies, birds, mammals. It doesn't have an octopus in here. For some reason, it didn't. I can't remember. Because I've sold paper packs from this book before. But it is a huge one. I don't have a lot of space in my collection anymore. So I was very hesitant because I already have one. But then I flipped it over and it says 75 cents. And that is ridiculous. This book should be at least €5. And then it would be cheap. If you find this one and it is below €5, it would be cheap. 75 cents is basically giving it away. So, yes, very happy. I am going to fussy cut this. Look at that. That's just cool. Cut it out. Put it on the tag. Done. Done. It's a fantastic book. Let me see if I can give you some information on it because maybe you can still find it. It's from 1984. What is the original? Longman Illustrated Animal Encyclopedia. Okay, guys, it is Longman Illustrated Animal Encyclopedia. It's from 1984 by the Longman Group in England. It's from England, actually. So go Google it. See if you can find it for a reasonable price, or just look for it in your thrift shop or anything. If they're going to ship it, it will be a lot of shipping costs because it's very heavy. But well worth it because fantastic images. Love this one. Okay, that's it for the books. Now for the stuff that I found on Marktplaats. It's not a lot, but beautiful stuff. Let me show you. I bought this lovely pile from Alice. Alice is Huis 95 Vintage. She is on Marktplaats and on Instagram. I actually bought this on Instagram. I got confused because sometimes I buy from her on Marktplaats and sometimes I buy from her on Instagram. She's a lovely lady. She's very into vintage. She sent me a lovely postcard with my order for Easter. Isn't that just the cutest? It's very pretty, love. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm gonna start with the biggest treasure, which is this one. She told us in her Instagram post that she bought a book years ago, and it's an expensive one. I can tell it's an expensive one. Au Bon Marché from 1900. Yeah, it's French. It's a real one. And now she finally got to it to cut it up, and she sold parts of it. Not cheap, but well worth it because this is scannable, and I will scan it because it's just gorgeous. Yeah, and it's full. It's like a piece of a magazine. It has some advertisement pieces and such, but it mostly has these. It's very fragile paper. Look at this. There's even a bride here. Oh my gosh. This is just beautiful. I want to frame them. I do have a couple of magazines like this, even older, but not this one. And it's just... Lorna! Lorna from TaylorMade Journals has this, for sure. Because, do you know her stamp sets? Like this one. And... like these. See? These all come from these sort of antique magazines. So now I have my own magazine. Yeah. I am really happy with this. Oh my gosh, guys. With the capes and the mantles and feathers on your head. Isn't that, it's just, you know, my new favorite word. Glorious. It is glorious. I absolutely love it. There's more. I need to show you everything. Look, hats. With hats. There's a small piece missing, but that's quite all right. And blouses. And then skirts. Look at with all the ruffles. Yeah. With like an extra bum. And then children's clothing as well. Look at the little boys. Isn't that absolutely fantastic? Yeah. And because it's already not inside of the magazine anymore, it's easier for me to scan. So I'm going to scan it and see if I can use it. It's just... Yes, I don't know what I paid for it. I paid up for it, but I was happy to do so, Alice, because it's absolutely gorgeous. You must have paid a fortune for the book alone, for sure. And I absolutely love it. Don't tell me you don't like this. Oh, another bride. And there's some men's clothing as well. Yes, look at the gentleman. Well, we don't dress like this anymore. No. Well, that's a good thing. And then accessories like neckties and such, and laces and trims. This is like a catalog. And hats and bows, belts, little purses, stockings. Look at that, love. I didn't even see this one. Look at the stockings and underwear. this is underwear. So fancy, right? I absolutely adore it. So yes, paid up for it, but was happy to do so. Thank you so much. I'm gonna do this one first. The Woman's Journal from 1950. Yes, with Elizabeth on here. It's just gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. It's a magazine with advertisement pieces. I absolutely love the cover. I asked for this cover. She was selling a couple of them. The images are so, so beautiful. It's like advertisement. It has some articles in them and then some beautiful images and probably some of, Queen Elizabeth and her husband. Something. So beautiful. I love it. I have a couple of these women's journals. Not a lot. But I'm happy to have this one. Now, here's the book. Timus Flora in Kleur. Let me get the one that I use all the time. Where is it? I need to get it. Just a second. Okay, I have it. Timus Flora in Kleur. I use this book all the time. These are rather expensive, guys. I have 2 copies. This is the copy that I have not cut in. It is fantastic. And every time I use it, I tell you, it's like the British Concise something. Guess what? It's the Concise British Flora in color. I have the original. This is amazing. Paid up for it. Was happy to do so. It's amazing. Also, it's a very early print. It's in his dust cover, so that is fantastic. Yes. Says here it does smell. It smells awful. It smells like really old book. It's musty. This is the 3rd print. The first published in May 1965, then the second in June 1965, and the third one in September 1965. So I have it in the year that it was published. So not a first edition, but yeah, a very old one. Now they are a little bit different. The paper is absolutely different. This is sort of semi-gloss, and this is matte. Way prettier. Let's see if we can find just the same image. What? Plate 32. There we go. Yes. Can you tell the difference? This is way greener than this one. This is sort of semi-gloss and this is matte. So yeah, this is way more beautiful. I have no clue where she found it, but I am happy I have one. What sort of copy was this then? 1976. No, this is the 3rd Dutch edition, 1979. So yes, this is way older, way newer. This one is older. I am so happy I have this. I'll probably never ever find another one. But if I'm going to find another one, I'm going to buy it. Yes. Look at... I have this somewhere. I have this somewhere. Guys, if you find one, and that is sort of around 15 euros. I think I paid 15 euros for this one. I would never buy a book for 15 euros, a used one. But this is just worth it. It's like the same sort of holy grail as... whatchamacallit? Edith Holden. Yeah, this one. So I am so excited I have this one. So I actually did not buy this on Marktplaats, but on Instagram. Her name is House 95 Vintage. Yeah, on Marktplaats and on Instagram. But this I did buy on Marktplaats. Let me show you. So I found this on Marktplaats from a lovely lady. Her name is Suzette. I think her name is Suzette. She lives very nearby, Dutch lady. And I found the post, and it says in the post for journaling. So I was like, "Are you a journaler?" It's a piece of ephemera. It is not. However, she is a crafter. She makes cards and labels and such. So I told her who I was and what I did, and And I asked her, go check it out on YouTube. So maybe she's watching. Hi, Suzette. I think her name is Suzette, if I can remember. She was lovely, lovely. And then she told me I added some extra bits. It's just gorgeous. So I bought a small pile of vintage and antique ephemera. Like one of these cabinet cards with an advertising piece on the back. I really love it. Look at the little girl. Yes, from 1942, I guess, 2 or 7. And the lady, it's just so beautiful. I was like, what's on your head? But not, that's the flowers that's behind her head. But like she's wearing a hat with flowers. She must be a school teacher. I think so. Then this funny looking gentleman. Again, this is from Cleveland. So not even from Europe. Yeah. And then this one. From Baker Street in London. London. Look at this guy. So cool, right? Emile Collard. It's like the first communion, Holy Communion, 1940 in, somewhere in France. Somewhere in France. Then I have this, no clue. It's from April 1974. And it is Shakespeare's birthday commemorative envelope number 7. With a lovely couple on them. I don't know who these are. But maybe you know, and you're going to let me know, of course. Yes, an old sort of Czech facture. It's just, look at the seals on here. Dutch. But from Belgium, because this is, Belgique. It's from Belgium. And then this one, 400 guilders. That would have been like a whole lot, because it's from 1883. 400 guilders would be equal to like 10,000 euros at least. And there you go. I don't know what this is. Another sort of check or what have you. Cool, right? I like these sort of odds and ends. Piece of, this is from Germany, from 1953. I don't know what it is. It is typed. I love the font. It's old paper. Telegrams, an old telegram. From Southampton, you have one cash prize value £100. Irish hospitals, dairy sweep ticket reference number something. Please await collection. Instructions before claiming. Congratulations. Would this have been a scheme or something? I don't know, but I just find it really, really amusing. It's just so cool. Another piece, this is from Germany, 1970 something. No, 1947. I think it's 47. Cannot make it out. 47, yes. 47. Oh, it's even Christmas. Yeah. This one with also, it's probably from some shipment or what have you. So cool. So cool. Oh, there's even more on the back. Love this. And another one with all sorts of stamps and dates and whatever on it. Look at all the seals. And this, just, I think this is Arabic writing their checks. Guys, do I have it? Oh, it's for Mrs. Kathleen Watley. She apparently lived in a country where they speak Arabic. It's just, I've never seen this. I absolutely love it. What do we have here? Oh, look at the letterhead. Isn't that like the most beautiful one you've ever seen? Look at the color on this one. It's from 1904. Yes, I can scan it. And yes, I will. I will. It's just too beautiful. Where is it for? In Haarbelhutten. I don't know. For something. I think it's something for your hair. But I don't know. It's just gorgeous, right? Yes, so beautiful. And then finally this from 1921. Yeah, this something. It's a legal document for sure. I think so. Bolton to Dipper? Property of oak moon. Requisition on something. Requisition. Please supply full portfolio of the whatever. Yeah, cool. It's just cool. Is it 2 pages? It's even 2 pages. Yes, you could. It is a. It's not from. I thought it was from Germany. It's not. It's from 1912. And oh, I am so sorry, guys. And I think it's even from the States. I don't know. Just cool. So, yes, I bought some of her ephemera. Thank you so much. Yeah. Love it. Is that it? Yes. Did you take a break in between of these? Because I've been filming for hours. You must be tired. That's it for today. I have so much organizing to do. I've bought so many lovely things. Thank you so much for watching the whole thing with me, guys. It's a Sunday, so you're probably on the couch with a snack or what have you. I'll be back again tomorrow with a lovely project. So I'm hoping to see you then. Thanks for hanging out with me and hoping to see you soon. Until then, bye guys.